Hello and welcome back to the Revolver only challenge in Ready or Not. The rules are quite simple. It is basic Ready or Not, but you are solo and the only gun you're allowed to use is the revolver. Also, you are allowed to use all your tacticals and all your equipment. Just like your flashbangs, which do something like this. Or your lockpick gun, which makes you look like this. But now that we have established the rules, I think it's time to start. So for the first mission, we are at 23 megabytes per second. After walking up the stairs, we approach the first apartment. Right after turning the corner, I'm faced with an armed suspect, taking quite his time to surrender. As I turn, I see an armed suspect. And with not having arrested the other suspect, and me also finding out there's a civilian standing there, I had to do the most rational thing and not take any chances. Then, after clearing the entire apartment and picking up all the evidence, I was headed for the open part of the map. After arresting a couple more civilians and also a suspect, I made my way into the second apartment, where I arrested the mother, which meant that I could make my way into the last apartment, where I could then arrest a suspect armed with a knife, before killing another suspect who clearly was not cooperating and nearly killed me.
Excellent work. Don't stop now.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
After nearly killing the streamer, I was able to arrest him. After securing all the evidence and arresting the streamer's brother. Now, right before ending the mission, I just had to complete the soft objectives, which were finding the streamer's PC, finding the weird pictures, and also finding the illegal server farm. With that, the first mission was completed with a fairly good score in my opinion. Now up to the second level. I forgot the name, but it is the crack house. After making my entrance and securing 2 civilians, I cleared the rest of the first floor. After clearing the bottom floor, I walked up the stairs and found 2 suspects, who I arrested peacefully. I then proceeded to capture the objectives, which were the money stash and the meth storage. After clearing the rest of the upper floor, I made my way across the makeshift bridge and into the second house, where I very peacefully arrested a suspect, before arresting another suspect again in a very peaceful manner. Before encountering another suspect in the staircase, which ended in a fairly similar way. I then headed back upstairs to secure the attic. After dealing with another suspect, I went on and secured all the evidence. After clearing the entire top floor, I walked down the stairs and started clearing the bottom floor, where my first ever very close call happened. And whilst reloading, I heard someone open the door to my left. And after taking care of both suspects, I went on and secured all the evidence.
Make them stable.
I then had to deal with another suspect after opening a door. And I entered a room where I honestly could not see a single thing. I had the flashlight on and I couldn't see anything. Either way, after securing the evidence and securing the civilian, I headed outside where I had my second close call. After that close encounter, I secured the evidence and went into the tunnels, where I encountered several suspects. I secured the evidence and moved deeper into the tunnels, where I finally brought order to chaos. I secured the evidence but had not secured all the civilians, which meant I had to search for the last civilian. After eventually finding the last civilian, I detained him and finally put an end to this mission. Now for the third and last mission of the video, it's the spider. I started off by detaining what looked like a homeless civilian, and then I walked through the supermarket. After clearing the small supermarket, I then walked outside where I encountered a suspect who I very quickly apprehended. I secured the evidence and detained another civilian. When all of a sudden a suspect opened the door, he had a knife and I quickly arrested him. I went onto the roof and got hit by a suspect. I still did manage to neutralize him, and I secured the evidence and walked down the stairs where I encountered two suspects hand in hand. At first one of the suspects was surrendering, but he made a stupid mistake of still trying to shoot me. So yeah, I just hope the second suspect doesn't do the same. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. After clearing the rest of all the evidence, I looked under a door and saw the one and only George Brixley. So I only had one choice. After really struggling to hit my shots, I neutralized George Brixley and secured the evidence and arrested him. After securing one suspect and 3 more civilians, I had only one more suspect to arrest, which was a job quickly done. After clearing up the scene, I put an end to the mission with, again, a great score. Well, that was it for the video of today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.